most interesting kosher in town. Probably like the most interesting kosher in the world, because this is a restaurant that is non-kosher, serving non-kosher.
Before it gets confusing, this is Hyman's Seafood Restaurant in Charleston, South Carolina, built in 1890. This restaurant is top 6 of 150 legendary restaurants in the world and recognized as one of America's best restaurants. Featured in New York Times, Southern Living, The Post and Courier, The Charlotte Observer, and the list goes on. And here are the public figures and celebrities that dined and visited in Hyman. Again, this is really world class, but we didn't come here for all of this recognition. We came here because of the kosher option that they had. What I discovered was incredibly interesting. As observant Jews, we keep kosher, period. But this restaurant does not just offer kosher food, they offer glad kosher. Pause for a second and think about that. A famous seafood restaurant in America offers glad kosher meals. Before all the action, let me just recall for a moment. We called the restaurant 4 hours to make sure it's legitimate. They told us they have kosher meals like brisket, chicken, masabal soup, and challah, and other stuff. On the way to the restaurant, I assumed everything would be sealed and double drop. We arrive and walk in, and right at the entrance, a mezuzah. If you know, you know. Yes, this is Hyman's Seafood. We place our order with a 45-minute wait for the kosher meals. We explore the city and back at the restaurant. And just as expected, everything was double drop. I spoke with the owner who explained how the kosher works. All of the kosher meals are prepared and cooked by the Chabad of Charleston. Chabad delivers the food to the restaurant where it is stored in a dedicated freezer and reheated in a dedicated microwave reserved exclusively for kosher meals. The restaurant simply serves the food exactly as it arrives. To me, it's very similar to ordering a kosher meal on a plane. The food is prepared elsewhere under supervision, sealed, and then served to you. And how was the food?
I'm happy for two things, because it's kosher, and I'm like happy because I'm full.
When you are traveling and keeping kosher becomes challenging, whatever kosher meals is in front of you suddenly becomes the greatest meal you've ever tasted. One more thing that really impressed me, all of the proceeds from their kosher meals go directly to the Chabad. The restaurant doesn't take any profit from those meals. Another thing, they take CSR, corporate social responsibility, deeply seriously. So if you're around the area and you want to submit your application, ask them and they'll tell you. I hope you find this helpful. Love you.